considered myself to be a person of many interests, and as the years have gone by, I found myself to be interested in less and less. But I've never seen that to be a bad thing, actually. In fact, the way I saw it, that just made the things I am passionate about all the more special. Passions that happen to be represented by these two objects here. My first object is my drawing tablet. It represents my love for art and animation, as well as the career path I want to take. My second object is this picture of Disney's Ratatouille, because I left my copy at home. It represents my absolute love for this movie, as well as my love for cooking. As a kid, I always considered myself to be an above-average artist, even winning a few competitions back in the day. And while I do know now that I won those competitions mostly because I was an average artist who happened to still be in the single digits age-wise, at the time it helped foster a deep love for art within me, as well as a slight ego, I'll admit. And while that ego has long been crushed by friends who are much more talented than me, I still always kept my love for art, a love that ended up peaking when I received this tablet for my 16th birthday. Having this tablet for the past 2 years has done nothing but deepen my love for art and has affected every aspect of my life, including what I want to do for a living. I want to be a concept artist for movies or video games, and it's a job path I never would have considered if it wasn't for getting this tablet, making it really special to me. My second object is what should have been my own personal copy of Disney's Ratatouille. I wouldn't consider Ratatouille to be my favorite movie of all time. That spot's currently being held by Marvel's Into the Spider-Verse, actually. However, I would definitely consider it to be my most watched movie of all time. I've watched it so much, in fact, I started keeping count. As of giving this speech, I have watched this movie 143 times. Now, the best reason I can find as to why I'm so obsessed with this movie is because it helped foster my love for cooking. I've been cooking for roughly 5 years now, and I've loved every second of it. That's not to say I was always good at it, though. In fact, in the beginning, I was quite terrible. I've almost cut off a few more fingers than I'd like to admit. However, that never got me down, and throughout the years, I'd like to say, I've become a pretty accomplished chef. It's something that really resonates with me, and a passion I'd never even consider if it wasn't for this movie that I've seen 143 times. God, that's a big number when I'm saying it out loud in front of everyone. Well, I hope you guys have learned a little bit more about me, be it through my love for art and animation, or my love for cooking and average movies about rats and French people. Thank you.